Hello everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood INFP, and today we're going to be finishing up the sensors with the love languages, where we were going to be talking about the ISTP. We have talked about the ESFP, we have talked about the ESTP, we've talked about the ESTJ, we've talked about the ISFP, all the sensors. The last one left, as you all know, is the ISTP. Now, like certain types, the ISTP is going to follow suit in how they go about things, which brings us to what I believe, from what I've witnessed from practically every ISTP I have ever seen, is their first love language is probably going to be acts of service. Due to having C as a auxiliary function, they like doing things. They like doing a lot of things, especially if it involves their hands, especially if it involves getting nitty gritty down into figuring out how things work, or fixing things, or just doing something that interests them, that requires the breakdown or the repairing, whatever it may be. As such, you will frequently hear a lot of ISTPs, in a more generic base sense, go, hey, I can fix your plumbing. Hey, I can fix your electrical. Hey, I can fix that roof. Hey, I can fix that. Hey, I can fix that for you. Hey, I can build that shelf for you. Hey, I can do that for you. Very much, if you're close to an ISTP and the ISTP sees something's broken in your house, sees something that could be done, that you're good friends with them, and it could be anything depending on what the ISTP is interested in. They see that it's either broken, you're struggling with it, that they can do something about it, fix it, break it down, figure out how it works, put it back together, and hand it to you. That is essentially what they will do, because they enjoy doing that kind of stuff. And of course, if you're close to them, that's going to be their first act of love language, is by building, fixing, and all of that kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be in building or fixing. It could even be like computer problems. If you're having certain computer problems, they can be there helping you out with that as well. Basically, anything that stimulates their mind and their senses, they're going to enjoy doing, especially if you're close with them. Which then brings us to the next love language for the ISTP, that I am pretty sure is going to be quality time. From what I've known from ISTPs, they want to go, out and drink a beer with you if you drink beer, or they might want to go out camping with you, or they might want to go out, and do something crafty with you, or they might want to go and build something with you, or they might want to go and just like have lunch together with you, where you're just like talking for hours on end. So like a coffee shop or something like that, you might find an ISTP there just as much as you'd probably find an ISFP there. But yeah, ISTPs, they want that quality time. They enjoy that quality time, especially not with everybody, but especially the people who are closest to them. I would put quality time next after acts of service for ISTPs. After that comes the physical touch, gifts, and or words of affirmation. So with those three, it's going to be a little bit interesting. I'm going to put gifts in third place. I think an ISTP will be more than likely to build something for you, make something for you, buy something for you, depending on what it is that's going on. And they'd be more likely to give you a gift than the other two. So that's why I'm going to put gifts in the third place, especially if they're really good at doing what they do. They might literally just build something for you and go, here you go. Does that always happen without every ISTP? No. In that case, they might, buy you a gift or do something like that. Or the other part is with receiving gifts, they enjoy receiving gifts, especially if those gifts help them progress faster in the things that they're doing. So this could be a tool, this could be a computer part, this could be anything that they require to allow them to advance further in whatever project that they've got going on. They'll appreciate receiving that in return, just as long as you know what the ISTP is doing, what the ISTP likes to do, and what the ISTP's hobbies are, is because they may not want want a tool for their current project, but they may want something that they've got on the side, which is a hobby of theirs. So it really depends on your ISTP and knowing them to get them like a proper gift that they'd feel like super loved, that you're like, oh, you remembered me and all of that. So that's the giving and receiving of gifts bit, because remember with me, and I will state this over and over and over again, when it comes to gifts, it's not just giving and it's not just receiving, it is both. After that, I'm going to put, oh, this is hard. I personally am going to put words of affirmation next. Yes. While ISTPs may not be, very big on the words of affirmation, but they might congratulate you if you do a certain job well on something, maybe, or if you're like super close to them, maybe. Like, it's not high up there, but I would put words of affirmation definitely above physical touch, just from my own anecdotal evidence, which, brings us to then physical touch. They are not exactly the huggy type of people, or the kissy kiss type of people, or the cuddle type people, or the touchy-feely type people. And when I say touchy-feely, I mean like quite literally touchy-feely type people. They won't rub their hand in your hair. They won't, like, they're very hands to themselves or hands to their projects. Maybe it might differ with female ISTPs, but like even in shows and everything, I have not seen an ISTP character be super touchy. They might congratulate you or motivate you more in their own way, which is why I put words of affirmation ahead of physical touch, but very rarely. Like, I literally cannot think of one show, one movie, one friend that I've had, parent, anyone who is an ISTP who has like been big on physical touch. So that's why I'm going to have to put physical touch last. Anyways, that has been it for the sensors, and next time we're going to be moving on to the intuitives, starting off once again with the judgers and then moving into the perceivers. With that being said, I will see you guys next time, and of course, if you like these videos, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I would love to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Who knows if that'll happen, but it'd be pretty awesome if it did. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.